Hey guys, Travis Britt here with SOCEPrep.com, where we prepare you for the statewide officer certification exam, whether you're in a basic recruit training program or you want to transfer your certification in from another state to the beautiful state of Florida. We can help you out. Check me out at SOCEPrep.com. This test that we're previewing right now is available on the website. Unlimited attempts where you can practice. It looks just like the way it does when you sit down for Pearson View. Try to make it as much to real life, so you're going to play like you practice. So sign up, soceprep.com, or don't, but make sure you have a plan. So let's get to the question, guys. It's a play on the Fourth Amendment. Do you understand that the government should have no unreasonable search and seizure, right? No unreasonable search and seizure without cause or exception, right? So what's the purpose of a vehicle inventory, right? So you had a traffic stop. Individual had a warrant. It was a physical arrest, right? Not a copy of charges or notice to appear, NTA, as you may hear them called in your academies, right? Or your basic training recruit program. So what's the purpose of a vehicle inventory? We have arrested this individual. There's nobody to drive the car. The car is in an unsafe area. It's a hazard on the side of the roadway. We can't leave it there because it could cause an accident, or someone may come and bust the windows out of it or break into it or steal it, so on and so forth. And we are responsible for it, right? We're the reason or the nexus or the connection why that vehicle is going to be sitting where it's sitting at. So if something bad happens, we could or could not be held liable. We just don't want to go there, right? So we are going to hold this vehicle for safekeeping, right? I don't want to give the answer choice away, so let's work through these real quick. It says, what is the purpose of a vehicle inventory? A says it's a means to search a vehicle for illegal narcotics. Right? Are illegal narcotics recovered on inventories and held against an accused? Absolutely they are, but that is not the intention of an inventory. An inventory is not, we're not looking for drugs, right? If you find drugs, can you hold it against the accused? Absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. There's case law that protects that. And anything that's found on an inventory is constitutional. It's not a violation of the Fourth Amendment. Because you had a lawful purpose, and when you found those narcotics, you had good faith when you were looking. The case law protects you for it. So don't abuse it, right, and use it as a way to search vehicles, because this is not a search. It's an inventory. You're inventorying a vehicle. A says it's a means to search a vehicle for illegal narcotics. Scratch that off the board. That's not what we're using inventories for. Do we find narcotics on inventories and use them against an accused? Absolutely. Case law protects it, but that is not the intent of it. Don't put it in your report. B says it's intended to protect an agency from false claims of lost, stolen, or damaged property. I'm going to hold on to that as a contender. C says if a vehicle is being impounded, it's not necessary to conduct an inventory of its contents because we trust our tow truck drivers, right? They're good folks. They may be great folks, guys, but I don't trust them, right? I don't trust much of anybody, and if it's my butt that's on the line, I'm going to check my own work, and I'm going to put fail stops in place to make sure that nothing could look funky on my behalf, right? So nobody can come and complain on me and say that there was a nexus or a connection to my behavior and an infraction or a violation or a tort, right? Damages and negligence that has happened to them, right? If they lose a $50,000 diamond ring, and I'm the only culpable party because I don't know who else was involved, that's not a good look, right? I don't want to deal with that, right? So what am I going to do? I am not going to trust my tow truck drivers. I'm going to do something to make sure that I don't have to worry about that. We'll talk about that in a second, but for right now, we're going to scratch C off the board. D says an inventory can be used in place of a lawful search per the Fourth Amendment. Per the Fourth Amendment, no unreasonable search and seizure. You are not to use an inventory to violate someone's Fourth Amendment rights. Scratch that off the board. We don't ever violate people's Fourth Amendment rights. That is crazy, right? So an inventory, what is it used for? The correct answer is, if you don't know by now, is B, guys. It's intended to protect an agency from false claims of lost, stolen, or damaged property, guys. A while ago, we talked about that physical arrest with a car involved. I'm not going to leave it on the side of the road to get stolen, damaged, right, and rifled through, broken into. I inventory that vehicle as I call a tow truck driver. Why am I inventorying that vehicle? Because if there is a $50,000 grade A ring in the center console of the vehicle, I want to make sure that I put it in property for safekeeping so they can get it when they get out of the hooscow, right? Do I want to trust that tow truck driver with a $50,000 diamond ring that they can stick in their cigarette pocket? Absolutely not, right? I don't want to put them in a position where they're going to do something that they regret, right? So I'm going to make sure, right, that I look at every contingency that could happen. Is there anything in the vehicle that is of a significant monetary value, right? Anything at all, then I'm going to put it in safekeeping and property to make sure that the accused can get it when they get themselves bonded out, or, they can pass it off if they never bond out to someone else, right? But that property is going to be held in safekeeping until the accused can get back in touch with it, right? So with that being said, the correct answer, guys, was what was it? It was B. It's intended to protect an agency from false claims of lost or stolen or damaged property, right? Individuals going to jail, we're going to check that vehicle for anything of value, and we're going to put it in safekeeping and property to make sure that it doesn't get stolen, damaged, messed with, goofed with, so on and so forth. And you make sure you inventory your vehicle. You do impound sheet, and you said, hey, there was miscellaneous change left in the vehicle. There was miscellaneous papers left in the vehicle. I took this, that was of value. This was the serial number on it, so on and so forth. This is where it's at. I gave a copy to the accused. Gave it a copy to the tow truck driver. Everybody signed. Everybody knows, hey, this was seen here. So if it comes up missing, it was good here. You're signing for it, so on and forth. There is a chain of custody for this property. So with that being said, inventories are not for a search, but if you do find contraband, you can absolutely use it against an accused. It's protected by case law, but that's not the intent of it. The intent is to protect departments from liability from lost, stolen, damaged, misplaced property, right? So make sure you don't get goofed up on that. Guys, I can help you out at SOCEPrep.com. If you're looking to take the statewide officer certification exam, check me out. I got some free resources over there. I got 17 pages of guided notes that are absolutely free. Check the website out. There's all sorts of things over there that can help you out. If you want to purchase one of my plans, you're more than welcome to. If you can't, go over there and get the free resources to help yourself out, because I'm pulling for you guys. I want you to do well. And I understand everybody doesn't like to invest in a plan. But make sure you have a plan, guys. Again, Travis Britt, SOCEPrep.com. Thank you. Have a great day. Out.